Hey everybody, it's Kevin with Online Shopping My Way. Today I'm going to do a quick review of this KingCamp self-inflating sleeping pad. It's actually a double for two adults. It's great for individuals as well, so you can double up the pad. It just folds right over just for extra cushion, or if you're sleeping with somebody, you can go ahead and lay it out for two as well. And as you can tell here, it comes in a cool little carry case with a little easy strap. Now, you won't see the compression straps, but it does actually come with two elastic compression straps that are around it. I've opened it before and used it, so you won't see them. But it does come with those two compression straps, so once you roll it up, you can just put those over the top and bottom, and it keeps it nice and secure. So classic double, as it's called here, as you can see. In a minute, you'll see me just go ahead and separate them. There you go. There's literally two pads in there. It's awesome. Now I'm going to tell you why I bought this. Number one, if I'm sleeping alone, I can double it up and it's just extra cushion. It takes up no extra space. It's really cool. The other benefit obviously is if I'm carrying some along, I've got space for two of us to be able to use the same pad, especially in a compact tent like this. By the way, this is the Nemo Aurora 3-person tent. Really cool tent. Top right hand corner here, you'll see a review that I did of the tent. Highly recommended. Now these are the valves. I'm opening both of these. You may have noticed when I first started the video I said it's self-inflating. That is awesome. It will literally, if you just leave it in the sun, it'll inflate in 15-20 minutes and you can just close the valves. Now you'll see here, just for the sake of being quick, I will blow it up myself. Now I'm just gonna disclaimer, don't do this if you don't live in Florida or a warm climate, okay? When you blow into these, you're inserting your own condensation from your breath. It's a bad idea if you live in a cold climate. I'm in Florida, it's warm, it doesn't really matter. Now what happens with condensation when it comes from your breath is those little water droplets get inside, and then when it gets cold at night, if you're in a cold climate, it actually gets colder or even freezes. So you're sleeping on a pad that's basically chilly. So don't do what I'm doing if you don't live in Florida. It just doesn't matter here because everything's hot all the time. All right. So anyway, I blew it up just for the sake of time so you can see what it looks like here. There are two valves here, as you can tell. I'm just blowing both sides up. But there's also one more thing I wanted to point out, which is the dimensions of this pad. It's pretty cool because it's 78 inches long. Now you guys know 6 foot is 72 inches. At 78, that gives you extra length, because if you're about 6 foot, you could wake up with your head on the ground a little bit off the pad or your feet off. It's really annoying. But at 78 inches long, it's perfect for somebody around 6 foot, maybe even a little bit over. Now, one of the gripes I've had with pads that I've had in the past are that they're too narrow. This one's at 51 inches wide, which is significantly broader than some of the other ones I've had. And as I mentioned, it is 78 inches long, so that's convenient. When it is single pad, it's about 1.6 inches thick, something like that. And if you double it up, it's like 2.5 inches. It's awesome and nice and cushy during the night for comfort. And by the way, the weight capacity is about 485 pounds, so most of you won't have any trouble at all. All right, so that's about it for the KingCamp self-inflating sleeping pad. I hope you guys got some good value out of this video. If you did, feel free to give it a like and subscribe. Also, there is a link in the description, not just for the pad, but also for the Nemo Aurora 3-person tent that I was using. If you guys are looking for a tent, it's awesome. I did a whole video on that one versus the Marmot Limelight 3P. Both great tents. Go ahead and check that out if you're in the market for a tent. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.